The reason I love the Anchor protocol is it allows us to earn pretty much a fixed 20% on our stablecoin. So it's a fantastic strategy for hedging the volatility of the crypto market, and it has some very powerful and accurate mechanisms in order to hold that peg pretty close to the 20%. So it's definitely one of my favorite stablecoin lending strategies. Hi, my name is Michael, and I use my skills and experience as a developer, tech entrepreneur, investor, and trader to bring you non-hyped information to help you create profit and build wealth through cryptocurrency investing. So if that sounds like it's of interest to you, then please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification to get all of my future videos. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up and start earning up to 20% APY on Anchor protocol, which is on the Terra Luna network. I'll also cover some of the insurance options, so that's ready for you to use if you desire as well. It'll be a full instructional video like I normally do, so it should give you everything you need to know. So please watch until the end. So if we take a look here at the Anchor protocol site, anchorprotocol.com, and I'm going to the app subdomain here, we'll see that it is, if you go to earn, it is getting about 19.49%. So it's not exactly 20%, but it is pretty close. So by the end of this video, we're going to be set up and earning that 19.49%. So let's jump into it. The first thing you're going to need is a Terra Station Wallet. So if you go to terra.money, and on the right hand side here, you've got a couple options. You've got the web wallet up here, and you've got the option to download a wallet. So I'm going to download the Windows wallet because I'm going to run that on Windows. And I'm also going to run the Chrome extension, which we'll come back and do as a second step. Once that's finished downloading, we simply click the executable. Now when that loads up, you will get the Terra Station desktop wallet that shows up. Up here, you won't have a profile name here. This is just one that I have already set up. You will have a button that says connect. If you do click on that, then you'll get a screen here down the bottom where it says new wallet, recover, import, or new multi-sig. Given you're probably setting up a wallet for the first time, you click the new wallet button, and here's where you'll be able to create your first wallet. So you give it a wallet name. It has to be all lowercase. You'll give it a password as well. So just put a kind of dummy. It's going to create a dummy account in here. It needs to be longer than so. Now this mnemonic you'll need to copy and save this, a bit like your seed phrase. So you want to save that somewhere securely, and ideally not anywhere on your computer. At least it needs to be encrypted. You then tick the button to say that you have written down the mnemonic and click submit. And then it will ask you to then confirm the words that you have written down. So I'll go ahead and do that now. Then it'll give you your address. This will be your address here and say that your wallet has connected successfully. You'll then click connect, and then up here, it should actually connect your wallet, and you'll see basically that you won't have anything in there, okay? Now what we'll also do is to install the Chrome extension. So if you go back to terra.money, and click the learn, then you can then go and select the Chrome extension. Obviously, if you're on Linux or iOS, you can use the relevant links. So we'll click on that. We'll add that extension to Chrome because we are going to use this within our Chrome browser as well. So that has now been installed. You can see this is the icon up here. So if you do want to use that, you will need to actually click and pin that to the bar as so. Just before we finish setting up the Chrome plugin, you also will want to back up your private key as well. So if you click up here on the desktop app, click Manage Wallets, you will want to export your wallet as well. You want to select private key, put your password in, and then on the next screen, you want to make sure you copy that private key and store that securely as well. Now back to your Chrome plugin, you simply click on that, and then what you'll want to do is import your wallet. And it'll take you to a screen now where it's going to ask you to enter in that private key and enter in your password. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And you'll see there that we now have our test wallet in here as well. I'm also going to go and import a couple of the other wallets that I'm using as well. Now the next step is to actually fund your Terra wallet. So that can be done by either sending Luna or sending UST. Now if I go to CoinGecko and you look up Luna here and you go to markets, you can see all the different exchanges that you can actually buy Luna. So I guess some common exchanges here would be Binance, KuCoin, Bitfinex, and probably Gate as well. I don't know if I'd use, or Kraken, I don't know if I'd use too many of the others. So as long as you've got an account with one of those, it's probably the easiest way to do it is to buy some Luna, or alternatively for UST, it should be all the same exchanges as well. So you can buy either Luna or UST, and then what you want to do is then withdraw that Luna or UST directly to this address up here. Okay, so you're just going to do a standard exchange withdrawal. I'm not going to do a demo of that. I already have a couple wallets on here funded for this video, so you'll just need to do a withdrawal to send to either Luna or UST. So now I'll switch to one of my other wallets, which will simulate that we've actually sent 5,000 UST, the stablecoin of the Luna network, to this wallet, and we're ready to start making transactions. The first thing I'm actually going to do is show you how to do a swap within this wallet, just in case you sent Luna and we need to actually swap it to UST, which will be required for the Anchor protocol. So in this case, I'm just going to swap some UST for Luna as an example. So we'll go ahead and click swap next to UST. So you could do this the reverse if you sent in Luna. So I'm going to say I'm going to spend 1,000 UST on Luna. Luna's at a pretty decent price now. It's had a pullback. We'll just use the default here as Terra Swap. The slippage tolerance is fine, and so one Luna is buying 64 UST at the moment. Simply put your password in and hit enter, and that will actually go to the next screen. Once your password's in, you'll hit submit. It'll then say that it's broadcasting the transaction, and we'll wait for that to go through, and then we'll see that it's been successful. So we swapped 1,000 UST for 15.4 Luna. So once we click confirm, we click this icon to go back, we'll see now that we've got about 15.42 Luna, and we got just under $4,000 in UST. So there'll be a small transaction fee that we paid for that swap. Now there are two ways you can engage the Anchor protocol. You can either do it directly through your Terra Station desktop wallet. So I've just flicked across to that at the moment, and down here you can see where it says Anchor Earn APY 19.5. So you can pretty much just click Earn on that, enter the amount you want to put in. So I'm just going to start with 2,000 here as an example. Simply enter in your password and click submit. That will then broadcast that transaction. So you'll see that now you've deposited 2,000 UST and you've minted 1696 AUST. So this is the token that you get back in exchange for putting your 2,000 UST into the market. So there are other ways to then leverage that AUST token. I'm not going to do that in this video. It might be something I'll do in a future video. So we'll click confirm there. And if we go back to our wallet, we'll see now that we have Anchor Earn that's been leveraging our 2,000 UST. The other way to use Anchor is directly through the site, so app.anchorprotocol.com. And if you do load up this site, it should bring up the dialog similar to this, where it says connect to the application. So we hit the connect button to allow that, and we'll see now that it's connected, and we got approximately 1999 UST. So if we go ahead to earn, we'll see that we already have our 2,000 UST in there. So this is just the web version instead of using the wallet as we did previously. You can see the API is slightly down, and then you're able to easily deposit new amounts in here. Simply click the deposit, click the max, and you'll see here that it actually recommends that you should leave some UST in your wallet. So I might just put in, say, 1990 and just make sure we have some UST in this wallet for future transactions. Click proceed. We'll then be asked to sign a transaction with our password, which I will process, and we'll see that that's now been completed. We put our 1990 UST and we've got our 1688 AUST back. It's pretty cool down the bottom. It'll tell you what your expected interest is. So I'll be earning just over $2 a day, $15 a week, $64 a month, or over the year on our 3990, we'll be earning about 775 UST. I'm briefly going to run you through the insurance options that you do have with Anchor. So on the earn page, you'll see there's a button here that says protect your deposit. So if we click that button, we see that we have a few options here. We have unslash, which protects you against losing the UST peg, which can cause some issues with your lending, or you've got protection against smart contract hacks and things like that, Nexus, Insurance, and Bridge Mutual. So let's just jump in and have a quick look. So if we go to Nexus Mutual, for example, we'll click on get a quote. Then we want to search for Anchor protocol. And we'll see here there isn't actually any capacity available, so that is actually full. So we wouldn't be able to use Nexus Mutual at this stage, but you can see there that would cost about 2.6% for protection against smart contract hacks and the like. We could try Insure Ace. Now most of these will typically work off the Ethereum network, or there might be some others, but you see there that we can actually get insurance for Anchor. So you choose your base currency. I mean, let's say, DAI, for example, you would choose your cover here. So it's 365 days and how much you want to cover. We've got about 4,000 in there. Looks like in order to work this out, we may need to connect our wallet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I've had a bit of a play here, and actually it looks like there's no capacity, so it looks like Insurace is probably full as well, but this would be the screen where you should actually get a quote up here. So we'll have a quick look at Bridge Mutual as well. Looks like Anchor's pretty popular at the moment for insurance. And this is suggesting that there's a version 2 app, which looks like it's still during migration. So none of those options are actually going to be available at this stage, which is unfortunate. But let's go have a look at Unslashed, which apparently just protects against the UST peg. So we'll click on Use App. There's a bunch of protocols here, so we would select choose for Anchor. And I can see here that this is actually Anchor plus UST peg. So it is smart contracts plus dollar peg. So this looks like the most comprehensive one. The other ones only did smart contracts. This one does the peg as well. We can see it does come at a price at 5.45%. So we could actually click on that. And looks like it's only in Ethereum, so we could say enter in. So over here, in terms of how much ETH do you want to cover, I mean, like $4,000 USD is roughly about, let's say it's about 1 ETH at the moment. So we'll be going for 1 ETH. You can see that there is a premium deposit here. Okay, so it looks like you can potentially get some of that back, but the main thing is here you're going to be paying a 5.45% fee on your ETH. So essentially, if you're earning 20% roughly, or 19.5% from Anchor minus the roughly 5.5%, then you're going to be earning there about 14% net on your lending. So it really comes down to if you want to go to that extra level of security to purchase a level of insurance. This one looks like it's probably the most comprehensive. In fact, the others aren't available at this stage, but even still, this one protects against smart contracts and dollar peg. Always recommend that you read the documentation with any of this, just to make sure that it covers what you need. And you might also want to have a look at the claim process as well. I haven't gone to that level at the moment. I'm not taking out insurance because I only have like a small amount of US dollars from my portfolio in here, but this would be how you would go about it. The last thing I'll just run through, that if you did want to actually get your money out of Anchor, you can either do that directly in the earn section by just simply clicking withdraw, and whatever amount that you want to withdraw, you've got a small fee there, you could withdraw that, or you can also do it in the desktop app as well. So you click the earn button here, you click withdraw, and again you'd be able to select how much you actually wanted to withdraw, put your password in, and off you go. So that's how you would go in and out of the lending. That's it for this video. I hope that's been super useful for you, and you are now set up on earning up to 20% APY through Anchor Protocol. If you did enjoy the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification to get all the future videos. Ta-da for this time. I'll catch you next time.